This is the new Broadway Limited in-scale F... Where'd it go? Huh. That's weird. As I was saying, this is the Broadway Limited in-scale F7 A and B units. They are available with their Paragon 4 system installed. But I opted for the Stealth version. So, what is Stealth? Stealth is Broadway Limited's DCC Ready version of their locomotives. Oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, Broadway Limited's doing a huge giveaway where you can win like $5,000 worth of in-scale stuff. And I'm going to put a link to it in the description so that you can enter. Okay, let's check these two locos out. First of all, there is no physical difference on the exterior between these and their Paragon 4 counterparts. They still have the detail that Broadway Limited is known for, including separately applied detail parts and a sharp paint scheme. I love me some New York Central, which is why I got this unit with the gray lightning bolt scheme. Now, this may be a silly thing to really like, but I really like these gangway connectors that will actually move with the locomotive as it takes turns and things like that. It's just a cool detail that I haven't seen another in-scale manufacturer actually do. I also like the separately lit number boards on the A unit versus having everything use a single LED and light pipes. These power on separately as well in standard DC mode, though they do power on at the same time as the headlight. Let's take a look at the pair of them running on standard DC power. These locomotives run great together, but what if you want to convert them to DCC or even DCC sound? Well, these Stealth locomotives are the easiest DCC conversions ever. They use Next 18 decoders, and all you have to do is pop off the shell, remove the dummy plug, install the decoder in the Next 18 socket, and you're done. In the B unit, I put an NCE Next 18 decoder. Now, you may be saying, Jimmy, there are other locomotives using Next 18 that can do this. You've even shown us those on your YouTube channel. The big difference here is when it comes to sound. The Stealth locomotives come with a speaker installed, so that all you have to do is pop in your Next 18 sound decoder of choice, and you are ready to roll with all those glorious sounds. Now, as you have probably guessed by now, I'm putting a Soundtraxx Tsunami 2 in the A unit. I have the latest Next 18 version here, which is the smaller size, and it fits perfectly. If you happen to get an older model that doesn't have this on the package, the decoder has a small piece of hardware on it that makes it barely not fit, and I mean barely. All you have to do is mill a little bit out of the inside of the shell where that piece of hardware is, and it will fit just fine. But if you want to avoid this, just make sure you get the newest version of the Soundtraxx Next 18 decoder. Next, it's off to programming. Now, I just did a whole video on this last week, and I'm going to put a link to that at the end of this video. One thing we do have to do is speed match these as well, because it is an A and a B unit, and they're always going to be running together. You would have to do this with the Paragon 4 ones as well. Even though they're the same manufacturer and everything, there's always subtle differences. Now, I've done an entire video on speed matching that will be linked at the end of this video as well. So if you need to know the process, just click that at the end, or you can click both these videos I just talked about in the description below. I did put them through the 8-hour endurance test, which they aced just fine. They had no trouble pulling up about 20 cars on my 2.3% grade on my layout as well. Now, with all that done, let's take a listen to how this sounds and watch how it runs with the new decoders in the locos. So there you go. DCC Ready Broadway Limited in-scale F7A and B unit diesels with aftermarket decoders installed. They're just cool. I really enjoy these. Now, I'm going to link some places that you can pick these up right now, but also if you have a hobby shop near you, go check them out and ask them if they can order it for you if they don't have them. And if you're unsure about what decoder to pick or doing an install and programming, reach out to a hobby shop. I know that my favorite, the little Choo shop in Spencer, North Carolina, has some super friendly staff and a dedicated area for working on trains. I'm going to link their website and their Facebook below if you have any questions about DCC or anything. This is not a paid promotion. They're just good people and I really like them. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Stay safe, be kind, and happy railroading.